welcome to the Twin Flame Divine Love reading for August 2nd through the 9th, 2017. As always, I've shuffled and prayed over the cards, having a lot of energies and emotions going on. We're leading up to this full moon, like an eclipse full moon too, so it's pretty intense if you all are feeling that. I'm feeling that we are definitely in the flow of love and communication going on. So I have, once again, I'm doing my spread, but I have different cards that I've been drawn to use. They told me to kind of use these based on communication, also always love, and also kind of like changes, because this month is all about real change and things that are moving forward. So I'm going to start putting links in my description below if any of you would like to know the cards that I'm using, and if you're drawn to purchasing them, just making it easier for you, okay? And I'll do it for crystals as well to help during the week, and especially with the moon energies that are coming toward us. Also, a fellow twin flame reader has asked me to let you all know that she is in the process of creating a twin flame deck, specifically for the twin flame journey, and is about almost finished. I'll put a link to her website where you can check out the cards and pre-order if you are drawn to do that as well. Okay? So, as always, thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, donating. I really, really appreciate it. Okay? So, as I was saying, this month is really potent, spiritually nurturing with the eclipses. Intentions and actions we set in motion now will impact us the rest of the year. So the eclipses have powerful energy that brings truth to light. Okay, so deep truths will be revealed. So that's during this week. That's on, the first one is August 7th. That's the full moon eclipse. Okay, that's why I'm going into that for you. So, like I said, this communication is key right now, because I'm also going to let you know that Mercury is going into retrograde again August 12th till September 5th, which always affects communication and travel and moving forward. So I figure with this week, let's help us out with the communication part that's going on. And like I said, we're in the flow of love by far. Much better, more balanced, using those masculine and feminine energies that last week were told to us. So now I'm just really drawn to use the communication cards. So I have Archangel Gabriel cards here to start out with. So I'm going to do my usual star spread, and I'm going to just do one card for the masculine and feminine, and I will interpret it, if need be, for each energy. Okay. So I have no idea where this is going, so this should be a fun read, because these are different cards than what I usually use. But I wanted to, they just told me, let's get some information about communication right now before this Mercury in retrograde comes. And this month is such a life-changing month. I also am doing like life change cards as well within this spread. So, it's really important month if it's going to impact us for the rest of the year and possibly for years to come. So, to be aware of that is very important. Okay, making sure in the frame. Awesome. Okay, here we go. So, the basis of the relationship with love this week is, there you go, open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater their life force energy. Okay, so we're really trying to create this union in the 3D, right? So the more we open our heart and try not to throw up any walls or shut down, especially when it comes to communication. Also, I'm feeling for the feminine. Feminine, be more open to reach out. If you're not comfortable enough, which I hope we all are at this point in the 3D, definitely in the 5D, start focusing on that a little bit more. Okay, we've kind of pulled back from that, but they're saying focus on that a little bit more and be open to receive messages and signs this week, okay? Be feeling that life force energy. And when we get that, we could put that toward anything in our life purpose we're doing. I still feel we're having issues with abundance and knowing where our money and just wealth in general to help us move forward. And for the masculine, I'm feeling they are having their heart more open for this communication. Okay, that's why I felt that we're definitely in the flow of love. Okay, they're feeling this love more. They're opening their heart even more for this flow of communication. So that's what I'm saying. Even in the 5D, they will be more open to it. They're going to feel it a lot more. They're really opening up. All right. So the past energies surrounding us to be aware of, deserving. Oh my gosh, you know, I've been saying this all week. Okay. You, like all God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. Okay, so know you're deserving of this love, happiness, and you're deserving of the communication, that balance of communication. You know, also, what's coming to me, feminine, start being more upfront about your day-to-day and what you're doing. Behave as if you are in this relationship, in this union. You can open up more about your day-to-day and your life, okay? And the masculine will be more open to share as well, okay? So a lot of the time the feminine just kind of is always kind of just making the masculine happy and saying things that, you know, just keeping things light. And the masculine definitely too, like the union itself. You don't really like to get in there too deep because of that fear of running and unearthing certain things. But right now we are, in order for our communication, right, we are deserving of some of these answers. And it's for the feminine, they're urging me, the feminine, to start talking about your day-to-day life, what you're doing, your life purpose, okay? Knowing that the masculine will be open to receiving that. And then he will start opening up a little bit more. Like I said, we go first, then they follow. So for communication purposes, those past energies are telling us, in the past, you might have been a little bit more closed off. Well, now you know that you deserve it. And with this moon coming, that's, like I said, truth coming to light, we are deserving of these answers, okay? And not in an arrogance or like, I deserve. It's more like, hey, I do deserve that, right? I deserve this union. I deserve communication. I deserve that balance, all right? Beautiful. So in the past, we may have felt we were not, but those energies are still around us, and that's what we're going to work on for the present and with this moon, okay? And for the present energies that are surrounding us, birth, new life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project blossoms within and around you. Wow, beautiful. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, we're giving birth to a better, more balanced relationship, okay? It's a new relationship. It's just budding, okay, like a baby. Also, this has to do with our life purpose and our goals and what we're trying to move toward, especially for the feminine, okay? Because we're, once again, out front there trying to accept the 3D, right? Trying to work things out in the 3D and realize that this is new for us. We're like a baby trying to do this in the 3D. So baby steps, but planting them, right? Because this is the month of major change, and what we put our intentions in was going to affect us for the next year, okay? And then some. So, and it'll blossom within and around us, our intentions. Right now, this month, okay, this week, especially because for communication purposes, before the retrograde comes in, we want to make all these intentions and do all this, especially with the moon, like I said. So if you make the plans before the retrograde, things can go well. During retrograde, that things kind of get a little messed up. So that's what I'm saying. We want to communicate now, so we keep it strong and still have this growth within the union, even though the retrograde is part of it, okay? So with this moon this week, very important with our intentions, both masculine and feminine. And also realizing that this love from the masculine is like a baby too. It's growing, and it takes time to grow and blossom, and to have patience with that. Okay, so the surrounding, what is this? Sorry, everything's flying into my head today. So this is past, present, future, okay? Future energies surrounding us, journaling, Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. Okay, so this is intentions, okay? Write them down for both masculine and feminine. Write them all down. Write your feelings. And also what I'm getting is even if they're upsetting feelings, you really want to get in there and try to release them with this moon, so you're not having that for the next year. So really allow yourself to feel. Okay, these are our future energies coming to us that we can step into, better feelings, that we can truly see our intentions coming to fruition, that writing them down makes them more concrete than just saying them. Okay, so writing them down, reading them over, and keeping them. And I'm even being guided to say a lot of people like to burn their intentions, and this time around, I'll probably talk about this more with the moon, I'm feeling to keep them. Okay, you don't have to look at them all the time. I don't believe in that. But keep them so you can look back once in a while to see, okay, what's going on. But these are future energies. Okay, so what might be holding us back in the 3D is success. Congratulations, you did it, okay? Actually communicating, right? Realizing we can be successful and we can communicate. Actually doing the communication. We can think about it all day long, but know that it's going to be a good thing and we can do it. So they're surrounding us with, hey, if you do this communication now, you will have so much success in the future. Okay? You can do this. They're giving us the ability this week to put ourselves out there, open our hearts up, and communicate. This is both for masculine and feminine. You will be successful doing this week. Beautiful, because the divine is surrounding us with that energy, and they want that for us. So don't give up this opportunity in the 3D because of fear of what has happened before. Keep that heart open, and congratulations, you will do it. You will communicate. It will be great communication. All right, so positive action that we can do this week. Share your art with the world. Yes. Be more out there, feminine. It's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. So, feminine, out there more, okay? Some of us as light workers, get a little nervous about being accepted. Well, it's needed. That light is needed. Open up your heart and shine your light, because it's also going to attract the masculine. And the masculine, with his heart opening up, he's going to be a little more creative. And creative around his communication and the way he's communicating to us, okay? Beautiful. So our positive action is communicating in creative ways. Like I was saying, let's start opening up more, talk about your day-to-day. Feminine, make him more comfortable to talk about his, okay? So, what we can do to help us move forward this week, ask for what you want. Yep, with communication, right? Ask for what you want. Clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others helps you avoid misunderstandings and speeds up the process of answered prayers. Look at that. So that is the positive thing we can do. Thank you to my subscriber who commented and let me know if I hit the screen, it'll focus. Thank you. Just did it. So, yeah. So it's right there. This is the thing we can do. Communicate clearly right now with yourself, right? Your inner child, your intuition, with God, and with others, so there are no misunderstandings. And look at that. There's the moon. So ask for what you want with this moon. All right. So the energies that the divine are surrounding us with this week, as well as letting us know we will be successful in the 3D. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay? Pay attention to your dreams. You are receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dreams, the answers are in your unconscious mind where they appear in order to help you. Aha. So, Yeah, so they're surrounding us with communication within our dreams, within signs. And even though we are not aware of things sometimes, you know, you wake up and you're like, what? They're telling us that, you know what, it's still there. It's still in the unconscious mind. So also go within for this communication. And and right now, yes, our ego is going to be a little bit tough on us, but as I always say, whenever that ego energy comes in, that's something to work on, okay? So whenever that ego energy comes in, that's something to work on for the masculine and the feminine, and they're going to help us. They're telling us, pay attention. Pay attention to your dreams of what you want. Pay attention to the dreams when you're sleeping, right? But also getting in there when that ego starts getting at you, because that's in your unconscious sometimes. Pay attention to your words and what you're putting out there and what you're asking for, right? All right, so, and the outcome energies for this week. Have confidence in your creations. Okay, trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. So, any type of our communication is definitely from our creative power, and trust it, okay? Like I said, we're being a little more creative. It's coming from the divine. And for our communication, trust the power of it and that we're doing it. That's our outcome. So we will have trust in the power of our creativity coming from God. And is manifesting. There's that manifesting for our abundance, for the feminine. It's working through you. Wow. It's working through us. So, all right, whoa, what they're telling me as well is, wow, okay. Through us, they're going to help us clear the blockages we have toward our abundance. So, with this moon, right, asked to release any blockages toward receiving abundance. All right, so now we ask the romance angels what kind of romance we have going on, what kind of energy surrounding this week. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for those beautiful messages and helping us move forward with stronger, more creative communication. When you're being more creative, it helps you be a little bit lighter, and it helps the masculine to relax a little bit, and then when they relax, they tend to open up more. Also, in one of the comments, I was telling a subscriber who commented that that it's come to me that the reason for the separation that goes on sometimes is that really, truly, the feminine, it's not for her to help the masculine in the 3D. So the masculine kind of goes away when he's working on stuff in the 3D because we cannot help him. And the feminine needs to move forward so she could really get to the next step, okay? So he can follow. So when we are always thinking, oh, we have to help them in the 3D, a lot of the times they disappear a bit, you know, there's no real separation, but they separate in the 3D because they have to work at it on their own. We cannot truly help them with their karmic energies and walking away from all the karmic stuff. We can just be there to support them and to have them with this communication and make them feel stronger and have them be drawn to us more and want to move forward, but we cannot physically help them in the 3D, okay? So to become frustrated with them when you haven't heard from them, just realize they're working on it, and they're staying away a bit because we can't truly help them. Hopefully that helped in understanding. All right, on to the romance angels. Basis of relationship with love. There it is. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, okay? So this card to me means we're actually moving closer to union and what's the beauty of it all, even within the 3D, because it's not really of the world, okay? And so when you open up your heart and have this communication and that flow, that love flow, you're getting away from the judgment of the world, you know? And I even mean like the ego parts, and seeing better what is best for us to move forward toward the union, okay? Because they're like father walking the daughter down the aisle, you know? This is, to me, it's like this is the divine moving everything forward. So it's moving forward this week with that communication because the open hearts are there, okay? And they're getting away from any negativity or judgment that the world may put on us sometimes, okay? So, past energies to be aware of from the romance angels. Love yourself first. We keep getting that, don't we? Okay, so that has to do with communication with yourself and asking for what you want, right? So these are the past energies of deserving, right? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first. Know you are deserving, right? And you're deserving of this communication and this balance and flow. All right. And the present energy surrounding us this one, wow, this week, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. There it is. So, within this week and with that moon, yes, we're going to be ascending to a higher level of commitment to the union, to your counterpart, to your life purpose and this journey. It's that new birth, right? That birth, ascension to a higher level right now. Okay, and so the future energy surrounding us, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So further exploration of our romantic feelings, which this is on top of the communication card of journaling, right? Writing down your feelings. And that includes your feelings surrounding romance and your counterpart, okay? So this is time to put your intentions out there of what you would like to receive from your counterpart. That's what we're walking into, this future of romantic feelings, writing them down and then actually having them come to the forefront, to fruition. Okay, so what might be holding us back in the 3D? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And this is from karmic situations, right? We are able to step forward and away from them. We just feel trapped by the world, right? That judgment and everything else. Okay, so it's still this freeing yourself from any karmic energies that are going on. And we get the communication success, right? Congratulations. You've done it. So you can do it and you can free yourself by communicating, right? Communicating your needs and wants, especially with this moon, okay? So positive action with the romance angels, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yep. Share your creativity with the world so we can open up those blockages to receive our abundance. Right? So, it's time to allow others to enjoy your creative work. Yeah. So it's time for us to put it out there, like I said, to the feminine, so we can have it flow. So those finances and our life purpose can flow. And what we can do to help us move forward, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So make the effort to communicate, like I've been saying. Ask for what you want, right? It's saying clear communication. Make an effort for clear communication with yourself, with God, and with others. So there's no misunderstandings, right? Which could possibly happen once Mercury retrograde comes. So that's why I was wanting to do this week about communication, how we can be helped right now. So when we step into Mercury retrograde, we're at a stronger point. Okay, so the energy surrounding us from the divine, sorry y'all, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yes, better, stronger, better communication. Right? And this is the top of the communication card of pay attention to your dreams. Yes. And that's one of your dreams, is having them return with good communication. Right? And truly, they will possibly pay attention to any messages you're getting within your dreams from your counterpart. Okay? And the overall outcome for this week from the romance angel. Oh, there it is. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay? totally and completely realizing this, because communication is going to be more balanced. That flow, being in the flow of love, having that heart open for such communication, freeing yourself from any worldly judgment or karmic energy, right? For having that confidence in your creation, the union, this soulmate, having confidence in this relationship, and having trust that this creative communication going on this week will help get rid of those blockages and manifest everything that's coming to us. Beautiful. Okay, so the next cards have to do, they're butterfly cards for life changes. So this week, what type of energies are surrounding us toward our life changing within the union, and all the love around us, and even like it's been saying, our creativity, our life purpose, opening up so we can receive more of that abundance that some of us are feeling blocked to. Okay. So basically the relationship with love and the life changes is take the next step now, okay? Right? For that communication. So we're taking the next step, which I said is feminine, being more open about your day-to-day and what's going on in your life, realizing, yes, this is your counterpart. Act like you're married. You pretty much are. It's just not in the 3D, okay? And even if you are not in full communication this week, definitely work on it, feminine, in the 5D. And the masculine's feeling more comfortable to take the next step and step away from the judgment and the worldly and the karmic energy and open their heart to receive and give better communication. Past energy surrounding us about life changes, family changes. Still working on family dynamics on both masculine and feminine, okay? Loving yourself first, changing that within your family dynamic and karmic energies, right? And for this communication, realizing you deserve to love yourself first. You deserve the family that's best for you, okay? So these changes that have been going on from the past are somewhat upsetting, and there's not much communication surrounding it, but that is going to change, because loving yourself first helps you then communicate better with others as well of what you want and that what you feel you deserve, okay? So the present energy surrounding this week, life change, leaving. Leaving the past behind, leaving any negative feelings behind, leaving anything that does not serve us, letting it go with that moon, because we are ascending to a higher level of who we are, going within, being more honest with ourselves, with others, so there are no miscommunications, all right? So we're leaving all that behind. Okay, so the future energy surrounding us, religion and spirituality, being able to balance that. If anyone's watched my other readings, I have nothing against religion, but religion to me represents more of legalized, kind of. It's more of, even with the commandments, you know, don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. Where spirituality has a little bit more to do with intuition and how you are guided personally by the spirit, by the divine. So we're having more of a balance, like I said, stepping away from any judgment or worldly things. And I'm not saying religion is judgment. It's just kind of rules to follow as well. And so with spirituality is choosing what's best for you on your journey, along with what is taught to us. Okay. So that's better balance, right? So what may be holding us back in the 3D is heavenly signs, not recognizing them, not being open to them, having a blockage to those. So we want to work on that this week, is being more open to the heavenly signs, especially for the masculine. Feminine, we work on this a lot, and we're pretty good at it, but if we get upset within the communication, we kind of shut it down. And this is the other thing I always try to tell people. Yeah, actually, thank you for giving me this card, because I know I said about we can't really help the masculine, but the masculine helps the feminine in the 3D by giving us messages. If he says something or does something that upsets us, it's something for us to work on and to release with this moon, okay? So instead of shutting down because the communication may be somewhat hurtful or too much, and realize what he is communicating to us is what we work on, and what, if we're upset over it, that's what we release with this moon, okay? So those are the heavenly signs speaking through the masculine to the feminine. Okay, so positive action, grief work, yeah. Okay, what they're saying to me is there some, like our abundance, our finances and career that are affecting our love life is the fact that what has happened to us in the past, letting that go, okay? How we felt around money and relationships and our life purpose, let all that go. We're starting anew, right? With that birth card, we're starting anew within the communication. Realize that communication in the past might have been a certain way, release all that and believe and trust that it's going to be better, that our abundance is coming to us abundantly with communication. More communication helps open up for the abundance to come, okay? And share, yeah, sharing and communicating, right? Our creativity will help open that up, but it's also really letting go of the past from how communication used to be and opening up to a new way of communicating through creativity, right? And so what we can do to help move us forward is adult children. And to me, this is a balance between our brain and our intuition, our inner child, okay? Yeah, make the effort to communicate with yourself. That card for communications with yourself, with God, and with others, so there's no more misunderstandings. So this is going to be more of a balance with our inner child. And it's so cute because here it is. See, you have the children on this card. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So the steps you're guided to take is to try to balance with our inner child. And I always say our inner child is our counterpart as well. That's how we're kind of attracted to one another. So that's why we like to be so playful, right? So there's going to be more of a balance, realizing that for communication. It's also, a lot of feminine wait for the masculine to reach out. Well, if it's possible, reach out a little bit more. Get that balance going on there. Okay, so the energy surrounding us from the divine, keep the faith. Okay, keep the faith. They're wanting us to keep the faith, and they're going to help us keep the faith. Have faith in yourself that you will hear the messages and follow through with them. And keep the faith this week that communication is going to be really within the flow of love and key for this full month before the retrograde comes in. Okay. All right. And the outcome energies, healing from the past. Beautiful. Letting go of anything from the past, especially within the union, right? Because this is your soulmate, right? So you're going to heal all of that stuff from the past when it came to communication, and have confidence that you can do this. Have confidence in the creation of the union and the relationship we're creating now. Have confidence in that. All right, so now let's go to the true love to see what else love energies are coming toward us this week. I had no idea how this was going to turn out, as usual, and I really am liking this spread. I'm liking this reading. I'm glad we're getting this communication out here now. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, and all of the divine, for helping us move forward, especially in this really important month of all the energy that's around us. And really pay attention to any type of emotional stuff you're going through, okay? Because that deserving thing came up for me this week, like just today. It really hit home today. So, all right, here we go. So, basis of relationship with love, the garden. Okay, so there is our abundance and it's growing. We have planted all those seeds and now it's growing. Realize that all of this is there for our taking. Okay, so it's all in the 5D and it's just for us to pluck it and put it in the 3D. And like I try to say to my people I speak to, my friends as well, is that let's not, allocate where any of this stuff goes. Okay, it's just for us to ask and then trust and believe it's coming to us, okay? And not have to say, well, I'll take this money and put it here. Just ask for the money, ask for what we are in desire, and then just have faith it will come and be open to any avenue of where it might be coming to. Just be open. Say, whatever way you want to bless me with this, I thank you. And even what you're asking for, always say, or something better. And it's taking that next step. And that next step is this coming to us in the 3D. Beautiful. So, the energies from the past to be aware of. Yeah. Life purpose. Coming from the heart center, right? And moving toward our life purpose. We're still working on that, of course. And grounding in the world, the 3D, right? And all those changes that went on in our family and our dynamics, right, is really surrounding our life purpose of this love and unconditional love, right? So it's still within us. We're still trying to get it into the world and just shine your light brightly, okay? Loving yourself first for this life purpose, for the union, and planting it within the 3D in the world, because we're going to show unconditional love, show what unconditional love is, because we are deserving, and our life purpose is something we deserve, okay? And once we step into that energy of knowing we deserve these things, that our heart is big and bright and caring, that we will then have these changes and have our life purpose move forward for that abundance in that garden, okay? So the present energies, the divine feminine, yep, through communication, through this flow of love. It's very much divine feminine energy going on right now. And we're leaving the more closed energy, right? Moving toward a more open, fruitful, divine feminine energy, more unconditional love. And I always think of the birds as like wisdom, So that divine feminine wisdom as well. As I've said, feminine reach out and communicate, because they're going to work through us to help the masculine feel more comfortable to communicate as well. So you can ascend to that higher level, right? And leave all the past behind. So the future energy surrounding us, the sacred woman, once again. Nice. Nice. All right, this is how I'm seeing it. We have this within our heart, and we're trying to shine it bright with our life purpose, right? And then here comes the divine feminine with all this energy that's love and fruitful and all of these things, and it's still within our heart, in our head, it's still there. But in our future, when we balance our spirituality and our romantic feelings, and we ask for what we really truly want, communicating wise, we are the sacred woman, and now it is in the palm of our hand, green, within the 3D. Okay, so we are capable within the 3D to ground all of this, what I've been talking about too. And here's like a dream catcher for our dreams, right? And know that we are protected. Some of us fear that as well. So this is our future energies. This is amazing. And the strength within your heart because of these romantic feelings, right? And communicating them. So what might be holding us back in the 3D is resolving conflict. Yeah. See, there's that communication. See, they're trying to communicate. Now the hearts are communicating, and are we taking the time to balance this all out? Having empathy, having compassion, and understanding, like I was saying before, having that for the masculine. Not getting frustrated with him, realizing whatever he communicates, right? Those heavenly signs like I was talking about, whatever he's communicating to us is those heavenly signs of something for us to work on, to do with this moon. All right? And then so you have these two hearts communicating, and then up here together we have wings. We are divine, we can fly, we can do anything. When you light that candle of love and have all this empathy, compassion, and understanding for the masculine, right, feminine? This is what we should be doing in the 3D, and this is what's holding us back. Look at the situation, not at the person, okay? And the heavenly signs and all that karmic energy. Be free of that. Be free of the past. Be free of any of the negativity surrounding your counterpart for better communication. So positive action, the distorted masculine, yeah. Realizing that that's no longer going to be happening. He's moving forward. He's a little confused, but the positive action, like I was just saying, have that compassion, feminine, for him. He's still working on it. Have that patience. There's divine timing at hand, okay? He's trying to get it all put together. And this is what's the past. Remember that grief work card? Right. This is their past. They're trying to walk away from toward the true masculine. Right? There's that finances and career and all that stuff that's going on. And the feminine's doing it too. But we're kind of the one over here holding that watch going, hey, what the heck? And then it's the divine saying, wait, it's divine timing too. And he's over here trying to say, I'm hurrying as much as I can. I'm trying to fix this the best I can. So get rid of that watch, feminine, right? Have patience, knowing he knows he's got to get to us, and he's going to, right? He's just got to get rid of this past karmic and have that grief work be done, okay? All right, so in the present, where am I? What we can do to help move us forward. Ooh, luminosity. Like I said, shine that light brightly, okay? For that ascension, for the peace. Keep the peace within communication, right? Yes. Having that balance, right? The adult children, having that balance within your inner child. And what's coming to me is, yes, having a lot more compassion for your inner child and your counterpart. Shining your light brightly so they can follow to your heart. And like here, it's in your gut, right? That's your gut feelings. So when it comes to communication, go with your gut, right? Go with the being playful with these children and your inner child, and ask for what you want and communicate it clearly within, right? Without, and with God and with others around you. So there are no miscommunications. That's a major thing this week. So we can, when we move into that retrograde, we're stronger. Ah, here it is. I had a feeling. And the divine surrounding us with his energy, the divine masculine. See that? So realize all this stuff is kind of in his past, and he's moving forward because the divine is surrounding us with this. This is what he is moving toward, okay? Realize that, feminine, okay? And keep the faith that the distorted masculine is turning into the divine masculine, okay? Definitely with these energies this month, especially this week because it's a major going up to this full moon eclipse, but just this whole month, okay? So keep the faith that this reconciliation is going to be strong, that the messages are coming to you, and pay attention to them for this masculine. Nice. And the outcome energy, wow, the gardener. Look at that. So we start off with the garden, all the things that we have planted, right? And then here we have the outcome is the gardener. Look how it's all grown, right? So here we go. We start off with this relationship and our communication as we're planting seeds, and now this communication will flow. And then see, here's the masculine watering, or, well, no, he's digging there, but here he is. And then here's the feminine in this tree, if you can see it. There's the feminine there. So the feminine is in his thoughts all around him while he's creating this abundance and tending to it, okay? This communication and healing from the past, okay? This is our past, and then this is the healing from it that's making everything grow and flourish within our communication with our soulmate. Very nice. Okay, so on to this week's communication between the masculine, messages from the masculine to the feminine, okay, and messages from the feminine to the masculine. Okay, you want this one? Okay. All right. Yeah. All right, so the masculine is saying spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. There's that communication. So, like I said, feminine spends some time on this. 3D, 5D, okay? And they realize this is important and they want to spend time too. So this week they're saying they want to spend time together. Quality time. So it's not necessarily the quantity, but the quality. So whatever communication is coming through, there's going to be quality in it. And with this moon, and this month, things are coming to light. All right, truth coming to light. So there's going to be a quality. And they're telling us they realize we are a significant relationship. So listen and talk to each other. That flow of love, that give and receive of communication. And appreciate the moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love, right? So there's that birth and growth, right? But here's the other thing. Appreciate this moment. Once again, what they're talking to us about is instead of thinking about the future or how much more communication we might receive, whatever communication in that moment, appreciate it. And the more you appreciate them communicating to you, whatever it may be or how much time it may be, the quantity, it's the quality of it. Appreciate the quality of it so more can come. So they feel comfortable to give more. And that's 33, which is a 6. So appreciate the love that they're sending. All right? Because they realize that this is a significant relationship, right? And there's a need for that balance of listening and talking and having better communication. Right? Be appreciative, feminine, right? So the feminine for the masculine. Aw. Okay, got it. All right, so slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold, okay? So we're saying that it's okay to have more patience with yourself, masculine. The feminine is trying to. We understand that there's divine timing at hand. Also with this almost sleeping, it's like paying attention to the dreams and the divine, so this abundance can come to us, right? Don't get ahead of yourself. Slowly but surely, we know you will get there, okay? And allow things to unfold with divine timing and divine guidance. Because back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. So we're saying it's okay to be in the moment, like you're saying. Appreciate the moment, right? Be in the moment, we're saying, and realize that whatever's going on with this karmic situation is helping you reevaluate what you truly want, okay? And also, it's about that, around that karmic energy. And communicating with yourself better, masculine. Getting in there, like we said, being more truthful, but not even truthful. So there's no miscommunication, all right? Getting that balance, that adult children, right? Getting in there, communicating with yourself better, putting yourself first within communication as well to figure out what you truly want. And for us this week, we're telling you, there it is, I love you. So we're sending that message back to the masculine. So last week the masculine said, I love you, and now we're saying, I love you. So part of that is we're making that first communication now, too. These are very important words, and I'm sending them to you, is what the feminine is saying. So we're sending them back, and we're also saying that it was very important that it was said to us, last week, right? They're important words and we're listening to it. And that's what's helping us move forward. It makes us feel comfortable now to reach out and communicate, right? Very nice. Okay, so let's go on to, let's do the wisdom. What kind of wisdom are we receiving this week? This one. Okay. New beginnings. Yes, it is. This month, right? Whatever our intentions are, or how we plant them this month is going to affect us. So definitely with this moon, help release anything. Help yourself. Release anything that's not going to serve you anymore, so you're not carrying it into the next year or years beyond that. So we're getting new beginnings. This is our wisdom. Realize there's a place for new beginnings. Very nice. And new beginnings within communication. Like the feminine starting it off sometimes, okay? Not always being waiting because they're fear of pushing the masculine away, okay? All right, so let's go to the crystals. For the masculine, we got 2. And for the feminine, 1. One moment. I had packed these up. Okay. Because I was going to travel with them. My travel fell through. Well, maybe it's around the retrograde, huh? Okay. So, all right. For the masculine is the number 15, which is 6, which is love. And of course, it's the rose quartz. Unconditional love. That's what our union is based on, right? Spreading that as well. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, or provides support during a crisis. So this is going to help them during this time to feel that unconditional love from us and for others, to communicate more from the heart, right? And help with the karmic energies they are moving away from. They're leaving behind for these new beginnings. You're a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Have it for yourself this week, masculine. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Heal heartbreak or abuse and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. There it is. Spend more quality time listening and talking and listening. All right. Where am I? Yes. You have power to love unconditionally and to support others. Beautiful. Forgive yourself. There, that is as well. Love and beauty approach. Be open with that open heart, right? Loneliness is at an end. End to loneliness because you're starting to communicate. You're putting yourself first and you're opening your heart to receive and to give that communication. Emotional blockages dissolve. There's that blockage, right? Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. So looking toward the divine, being more open to their messages, right? During this karmic time, do not blame yourself. Okay, open and don't blame for the past within the union, how communication wasn't very, well, maybe forthright, right? And just move forward now with this new beginning. Loving yourself first. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Very nice for the masculine. And as I always say, feminine, you can focus on this for your masculine. And for all the masculines watching, this is a good crystal to have always, truly, for that heart and for that unconditional love to help you toward the union. Okay? Eye of the Storm for the masculine as well. Safe haven. Eye of the Storm is a safe haven for your soul, a calm center no matter what upheavals may occur, a life support system during stressful times or serious illness. Hold on to it during challenges so that you can keep things in perspective. So this will help you as well. You may be allowing the challenges and traumas of life to push you off center. Stress and pressure are a major cause of your dis-ease. You could be focusing too closely on one aspect of life to the detriment of others. Look at the wider picture. Yes, look at the wider picture of communication. Who do you need to communicate with? And have faith that all of this will clear itself up. All that karmic energy will clear itself up. Time to relax and let go of your stress. Stay mindful rather than watchful. Excess adrenaline adversely affects your immune system. Switch on the positive potential in your cell walls. Meditate quietly to rejuvenate your DNA. Nice. You can stay centered and calm no matter what storm rages around you. So this is another one that is amazing to have always, right? So like I said, if you're interested in purchasing, I'll put it in the description below. So it's easy for you. You just click on it and go. All right. It's not something you have to research and think about. All right. I'll do that work for you. All right. And so for the feminine. Oh. Okay. Oh, she's flipping around here. Azaztulite. Cosmic evolution. Azazulites are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. They are here to help Earth ascend into a higher expression of consciousness. So this is during this highly spiritual month, okay? That spiritual energy is going to help us. This is going to help us for the information and guidance and insights, okay? You are a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground and deal with the everyday. Helping us with the 3D, right? Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, which become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness, if not acknowledged and integrated, stay real. Leave your ego behind. Right. Okay, so this is going to help us to... You know, the feminine, sometimes we just tend to go straight to everything's fine, everything's going to be okay. But that's what, with this week, we need to realize what the dark parts are. And so we can release them. Also, like I said, be open to whatever communication the masculine is giving us, even if it's kind of dark or negative. That's what we release. Try not to get upset with the masculine. Just realize it's information from the divine. It's that spiritual energy and information and guidance and insight. This is going to help. You are here to represent spiritual light on earth and help it evolve. Make yourself heard. A project is successful no matter what, right? Your life purpose, your communication through creativity, it's successful, right? Congratulations, you can do it. So us reaching out first and communicating about our everyday life, about who we are, right? All right. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. And that's where that I deserve, okay? So we do deserve, but we don't, like I said, we don't have to be arrogant about it. So this is going to help us to balance all that, right? So if you like to get that as well, because of this month and those energies are so strong this month for next year into other years, it might be great to get these stones and work with them, especially with the moon. I'll also pull some crystals for the moon energy because I feel the crystals this month are key. All right, so now we will do flower for the masculine. Whoa! And two, flying out of the deck onto the floor with my nails. Okay, for the feminine. For the masculine, yes, I'm still feeling this. Release anger. All anger. Snapdragon. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communication peaceful and loving. So this is going to help the masculine to communicate in a peaceful and loving way to everyone around him because that's what he will receive in return. And that's what he wants for the next year, right? Peace and love. That unconditional love. And peace from the crisis. So all of these together are very strong. Okay, for the feminine, first we have chakra clearing, those blockages, right? So we're going to ask the divine to help us all, masculine and feminine, to clear our chakras. And it's great to do with the moon anytime. So, and things are coming to light majorly with these eclipses. So yeah, it will become more aware of what chakras need to be unblocked. So by clearing your chakras, you open yourself up to profound wisdom, right? From the divine. So we're going to have help with that. And that is the lotus, which was in, where is it? Here it is. With the luminosity. See the lotus, right? With a balance of our inner child and our counterpart. And that was like the thing that could help us to move forward. Well, here it is. And that next card, that card over here for the sacred woman, right? We have the divine feminine up here, opening with that lotus, clearing the chakras, so then we can then manifest with the sacred woman. Okay, this one over here, beautiful. And the other one is wise soul. So we got that one for the wisdom, right? From the divine and wise soul, azalea. I love azaleas. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. So this is for our soul, actually our soulmate, our masculine. This is going to help us realize that he's carrying the wisdom to listen to it, be open to it, right? Clear any blockages we have to receiving it, like getting upset or frustrated or hurt by what is said to us. Very nice. Okay, so we are going on to, all right, what arcana is the masculine dealing with this week surrounding communication? Ooh, you got 2. All right, the feminine surrounding communication, 1. Okay. Ooh, okay. So once again, poor masculine, he's getting the tower, okay? I'm still not feeling that it's a major, terrible energy. It's just revelations, okay? Definite revelations, and it won't last long. It may be somewhat hurtful, but it's not a lingering energy, this tower, because the Empress is stepping in there for that abundance. So once the masculine gets through this kind of breakdown of and tower energy, the abundance is coming too, of love and you just that open heart again and creating for that new birth, okay? And here, like the ascension process too. So he's really on ascension. He's going to get through it this week, and it's surrounding the communication. So he's going to, anything that's blocking, once again, this communication is going to fall away. Any karmic energy is going to fall away. And I'm feeling, not necessarily in a terrible way, like the tower can be something very upheaval and scary, but I'm not feeling that energy. I'm just feeling this is going to be some sort of subtle realization toward realizing more of your abundance, more loving, more fertility, creating more in the 3D, and also realizing together with the feminine, this is happening, okay? So for the feminine, the Fool, taking that leap of faith with communication, right? Just putting it out there, be creative with it, put it out there, and we will, congratulations, we will do it. We will be successful. So just be the fool when it comes to this communication. Just enjoy yourself. Say how you feel. Just get it out there. And just believe like a fool. It's all going to work out for the best of everything around you and your abundance and for total love and being in the flow of that love. All right. Okay. Did I get to everything? All right. Do you want to go with Ganesha? All right, so here are the blockages, right? Ganesha's going to remove these blockages and replace it with the gift of these 2. Oh, I forgot the animals. Oh, I don't have them. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to do them this week. Okay. Oh my gosh, wow. Look at that. Promise of the future, right? That we know that promise we made with this union is coming true in our future, and it's going to be amazing. Promise of that future, that bright, beautiful future, taking away any blockages to our abundance in number 8, and that future that's been promised to us, and having us step into it for this harmony. Beautiful harmony and balance within the union, within life, and fully creating our future with that sacral chakra. And 22 is 1111, so wishes come true. Okay, and creating through our intentions this week. So we're going to remove any blockages and that chakra. Okay, so that chakra is a major one for our intentions. So we ask to clear that with our intentions as well, so we can have balance and harmony for this promised future of ours. Absolutely beautiful. I don't have my runes for our animals, so I guess it wasn't meant to be. It's just to finish here, because this has been a beautiful, beautiful thing. Within our communication, this week we're not needing spirit animal help, so that's wonderful. We're more in the 3D for this promise of the future and our harmony, more abundance coming to us, because we realize the distorted masculine he's moving away from that into the divine, having the faith that he's coming into the divine masculine, having this feminine energy over all of it right now, being able to release anything to the moon that does not serve us, spending quality time on this communication and appreciating it, and resolving that conflict we've had in the past when it came to communication, and using any of these to help us out for that unconditional love and protection for the masculine, and letting go of that anger masculine, okay? Release any anger surrounding your karmic situation and the way communication has been for you in the past. We're moving forward this week, okay? So thank you everyone for watching. As I said, liking, subscribing, commenting, donating. And I will be back with the full moon eclipse reading. So help us whatever we can possibly release and what we want to be open to receive. And hopefully this communication this week will be amazing. Remember, it's all about the quality, not necessarily the quantity, okay? So until you see me again, share the love.